Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joined today from the Better Business Bureau here in the TF studios. Got Tiffany Schultz. Tiffany, welcome back to the show. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Long time no see.
Yes.
Inside joke here. Today we're going to be talking about how to donate wisely on Giving Tuesday. So we're kind of going through all the motions as you had what you call the Big Four. And Giving Tuesday, so important. And nevertheless, there are more charities than ever. But we want to make sure that you're giving it to the right person and not getting scammed. Of course, there's scams around this.
Of course. Giving Tuesday, the worldwide effort that started in 2012, has raised more than $1 billion for charities worldwide. So it's a really great way to give money to your favorite charity. But before you do so, we want you to be careful. Check out the charity before you go ahead and give. Scammers like to create fake charities that are very similar to the real charity with a real similar name, but they want to trick you into giving your money to them instead of the real charity. So before you give, make sure you're on the official website for the charity and that you're paying either by credit card or a check made payable directly to the organization. Don't go ahead and write a check to somebody collecting money on behalf of the charity. Make it payable directly to the organization.
Boy, I think it would be a red flag if they say, okay, you can go ahead and write that check to Jeremy Crosby. I'll donate it to, the charity of your choice.
There are people out there who do collect funds on behalf of a charity. Some have good intentions, some don't have good intentions, and other ones don't have the infrastructure to get it there. So always make sure you're donating to the charity directly, and you can do that on a lot of websites as well.
Yeah, and speaking of websites, I know this from talking to you in the past, but making sure that you are legitimately at the right website certainly has got to be the foundation of starting to donate if you're choosing that platform.
That's the starting point. And your favorite charity may have already emailed you an appeal, and there could be a link right on there to go ahead and make your donation. So that's an easy way to get to the right charity if you're already affiliated with a favorite charity.
Yeah, that's so important to check that out and verify. And too, if you're making a payment on there, what should you look for if you're going to make a payment on that website?
You always want to look to see if your gift is tax deductible. Not every charity is tax deductible, so make sure that it is tax deductible. You want to be rewarded for your gift to the charity, and make sure that it's a secure website. So you want to look for HTTPS in the web address, not HTTP, and always pay with a credit card, not your debit card, because your credit card is the one who's going to give you additional protections if for some reason you do fall victim to a scam website.
Absolutely. All right, turning our attention to on-the-spot donations. We know of the ringing of the bells, certainly, which I see now they take credit cards and that sort of thing. So make sure you do use the credit card when you're out there. But as far as making those decisions, what if you don't recognize the name or it doesn't stand out right to you?
Refrain from giving on-the-spot donations. You may see a charity pop up at a local shopping mall or maybe your favorite retailer collecting donations. We're all very familiar with some of them that do pop up. That there could be unfamiliar ones that pop up too. Always do your homework on the charity before you give. A reputable, legitimate charity is always going to accept your donation tomorrow as much as they will today. So don't feel like you need to give immediately because your gift will go for future expenses down the road.
And I'm suspecting that they're preying on the emotion if it is a scammer.
Absolutely. Scammers love to prey on emotions, and they like to tell you a sob story or how your gift is going to benefit others. Don't fall for it. Do your research before you go ahead and give.
And since you mentioned research, and I've heard of this place called give.org, what's that all about?
Give.org is BBB's charity arm. So to start by checking out a charity, head on over to give.org and research your favorite charity. The charities on there have gone through a complete background check, and they meet our 20 standards of charity accountability. So, you can head on over there. It's a great place to start your research.
Yeah, and as far as the tax status, how do you verify for sure or make sure that it is, if you are doing this for a tax purpose, what do you look for?
If the information isn't on their website, go ahead and pick up the phone and call your favorite charity. Any legitimate charity is going to be happy to provide you with their tax ID number so that your gift can be tax deductible. If they're vague about it or they don't want to give you the information, that could be a red flag that you should direct your gift elsewhere.
All right. Well, if people want to learn more about this or any of the topics we've been talking about, I bet you there's a place they can go to find these.
Head to our website at bbb.org. You'll find a holiday page filled with this information and more.
What about a holiday list so I can find these gifts that I need to get taken care of?
Maybe your kids have one for you.
Well, I have one for them, so they better be listening. Ears up here. All right, Tiffany, thank you so very much. Appreciate it, and we'll check out the website for more information.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.